Hello, dear ones. This is Maria with you. Today is June 8th, 6th, 2022. And for you that's new to my channel, the playlist for all my videos in English is in the description below. I would like to talk to you today about fear, false evidence appearing real. Fear is our worst enemy. So we were created by God like Himself. We are a beautiful thought in the mind of God. We are part of God's consciousness. When we incarnate on the body, only a little portion of this consciousness come to the body, and the other remain with God and has the knowledge of everything. And it's always trying to communicate with us, to guide us to the best next step towards our purpose in this incarnation. So when we feel good, that's mean we are making choice based on love and we are walking towards our purpose. If we feel bad, that's mean we are making decisions based on fear and we are walking away from love and from our purpose. So all bad decisions, all bad emotions that we have, the root cause is fear. I'm not talking about the fear of when you are in front of a lion. That's your survival instinct. That's what your ego mind, your ego self was created for, to give you a quick response when there is a real threat to your life. But we have been played and we have been encouraged to use our fear to manage our thoughts, to make decisions in our present and future. And that's where the fear comes from. Fear of things that are not in front of you. Fear of things that are not happening. So if you're gonna just right now make a list of the real problems you really have right now that you need to face it today, and focus only on those and dismiss everything else, dismiss all your worries, you're gonna eliminate about 90% of all your worries and fears and problems. And you're gonna have you're gonna be more successful on solving your problems, and you're gonna have a lot of more free time to enjoy life and do things that really bring you peace and happiness. So I said that most of our problems are based on fear. Fear is the root cause of most of our problems and most of our bad emotions. So some of you guys already familiar with the map of consciousness. Let's pay attention to here, courage. Let's talk about the red part. 175, you are having thoughts of pride. Why you feel bad when you have pride? Actually, when you have pride, you are worrying, you have a fear that others will think you're not good enough. When you are angry, you are angry because you have the fear that others not allow you to do what you want to do. When you have a desire, it's like an addiction. You are seeing things that you are afraid of face, so you want to escape. And fear, the false evidence appearing real, that's the one. And then you have a grief. let's say somebody that you love die. Why you suffer? Because the real part is because you're gonna miss the person. That's one of the reasons. The other part is you fear that what you were getting from that person, that mean attention or anything, you won't be able to get anything out from anywhere else. So it's always fear-based. You fear that you'll never meet that person again. Well, you're gonna meet, but in another level, in another dimension. So all the roots are fear. When you are in apathy, you fear that you already suffer. You are so afraid of suffering that you decide to turn off your emotions and do not feel anymore because you are too afraid of suffering. When you feel guilt, actually you are afraid of being punished. You're afraid that you did something bad and then you are afraid of being punished. So you punish yourself, and this way you think you're free. But it's again fear. And when you are ashamed, you are afraid that you are not, others think, or you think that you're not good enough. So most of the bad emotions that you have, that you are creating, is based on fear. But the fear of something that is not in front of you. Fear of something that is not happening. That's why it's so important to come to the present moment. Live in the present moment. Forgive the past and put the future in the hands of God. Actually, when you live the moment and you live with the best of your ability, enjoying life, being creative, being kind, connect with the people that's really dear to your heart, that's when you are creating the future. You create the future with your present, but most of the time you are contaminating your present based on worries about the past, based on resentments, repentments about the regrets about the past, and worries about the future that you don't have control, because you cannot change the past, and you cannot predict the future and really have control of everything that will happen. But for you just to stay in the present and connect with your true self, get in alignment with love and your purpose, and then you create a better future for yourself. So be brave, let the future die of loneliness. Connect with your true self. Live the present and live every day with the best of your ability, because you are here to be happy. Deal with the problems you have in front of you. Don't ruminate about things that you don't have control. Much love and light to you, and see you in the next video. I love you.